Hi guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here today to bring you a monthly message for Gemini for December 2020. So guys, keep in mind time is fluid. Even though I say December here, this is just the messages that are intended to come through for December. So it could definitely resonate into January 2021 or later on. Just take it how it applies. Take what's for you, disregard the rest, my friends, and know that no matter what messages do come through, it's still up to you and your active free will, the choices you make, the steps you take in your world, and how you get your fulfillment. So I'm going to take a moment just to call in Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Metatron, my team of light. I'm going to ask them to guide, bless, and protect this reading, myself, and any of you who would ask for it, and to use me as the most clear channel possible to deliver messages that are only for the highest good of those of us watching. And I want to ask you as well to listen with a discerning mind and an open mind. So let's take a look here. First, I want to introduce you guys. I got a new wand. I'm really excited. My hubby got it for me for Christmas, and just working on bonding with it, but it's absolutely gorgeous. If you can see that shine there. It's selenite. My other one was super glued and tied together with yarn. So, Geminis. Let's see, this is the Self-Love Oracle with also a Christmas present from my hubby, and it's a wonderful, wonderful deck. So let's see what we have. Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini for December 2020, please, Gemini? 4, I'm going to put them back because that seems to be a little much. Just ask for 1 card, please, Spirit. Thank you. We got 2, I'm going to keep them. We got Star, which is good fortune, and I'm also a Gemini, so I definitely hope that we see this, but to know that good fortune is upon you, this is also a mindset, right? Very, very gorgeous. Number 36, we're going to read from the book on these two. I think that looks like an iris to me. I might be wrong. But then we also have soul lesson, joy, heart chakra. It's time for you to feel some joy. That good fortune is going to come down for you to be able to feel the joy in this world and to be able to harness it and to enjoy it. So it says the lushness of sisterly love, healing hearts beyond. I love you. You are my sister, eternal. The river of life runs through us, connects us. It does not divide us. So this is also joy, number 13. I feel like one of the ways that we connect with people the best is when we enjoy experiences with them, when we can create joy with them, when we are joyful to be around them. These are the kind of people in our world that when we feel joy, they kind of wake us up in a different way, okay? So I'm going to get the card number 36, and let's see what Star has to say here. 34. 36. Doesn't want to give me that one. 35, 130. That's the last, I believe. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to hold it up and read a little bit to you guys. So anything that comes to you, how did it resonate with you? And how can you move this forward, right? How can you use this information forward? Be very, very open to your vulnerability and let it empower you. So if you feel like it hits you in certain chakras, okay, why, right? And how can, maybe it's a block or something you need to clear. Good fortune and universal blessings. Work and love bring truth. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, your creative destiny will be supported by universal energy. Yes, ask and you shall receive. Yes, by your command you will vibrate the cosmos. Let's be clear though. Don't like this part. The small self will like the idea that the universe has got you back. The true self and your wise heart know, though, that the cosmos don't care if you rise through your own self-imposed blocks and fears. The cosmos is not created to comfort you, to hide you, or to crown you. You've got to do the work. Focus, pull through, deliver on demand, and redeliver. Be real. Be willing to continually learn and stretch yourself to self-realize. Until you are in command of your mind with an open heart and serving others, you won't feel fulfilled. There's no lazy way around victory in the Aquarian age. Your heart must be open, and you've got to give with your heart. You must let it rule your mind. Yes, you can crown yourself, as you are already sovereign. Yes, you are invaluable. Yes, you are the star in your creative destiny. And you are also the star in creating your joy. If it's not about being around another person, it's what do you do in your day-to-day that brings you joy. And if we're not smiling enough, if we're not laughing enough, how can we do that? How can we create those feelings of joy? So I'm also going to read that one, which is number 13, a little bit of it. So, your soul asks you to contemplate the following affirmations. I simplify my life and return to the grassroots of being a sovereign human. I like that one. I bring all my true heart-centered values to life through every thought, word, and action. My whole life is joy. I am the energy of joy, uninhibited, valid, invaluable, unified, and full. I let go, this one's huge, to experience joy. I think this is something that everyone has to work through. I let go of all comparison and overthinking. I work to clear my chakras and especially open my heart and third eye so I may live with true wisdom and joy to inspire others to do the same. Here's another one that may be difficult for some of us. I let go of all defensiveness. I no longer engage in thoughts, words, or actions that are defensive. I am loving and steadfastly growing or progressing through my soul lessons to unfurl into a joyously creative life. So important here to know that you are able to create joy in your world. Let go of the things that are blocking you. Know that good fortune is here. And they're asking you to look at the bottom. Ritual is sound healing, throat chakra. So some of you may want to chant, you may want to sing, you may want to practice these affirmations. Say them 3 times in the mirror. Make sure that you say it so that your mind starts to believe it. And there is a real power in that number of 3. So I'm going to bring you now the Steampunk Tarot and see what tarot messages we have for Gemini for December 2020, please. The Lovers, which is you guys in reverse. Gemini, Libra, Gemini. I think I'm going to put them in the upright. The Devil in the reverse, removing toxic strings, addictions. Some of you may not be able to make a choice. This does have to do with your heart, though, so it could be that your heart has not been, opened, or that idea when we have to open our heart. Sometimes it's really difficult. If we've been wounded, or we feel wounded, or we've held on to victimhood, it's difficult to let those guards down, or the trauma, this associated trauma, let the guards down because we've put these up for protection so someone else can't do this to us. The problem is, though, that we've protected ourselves to a point that we're no longer really experiencing the joy that can come with opening our hearts to these kinds of connections with people. Okay? So if we do things like that, we are going to block that energy. For others of you, we'll get into why that is. Okay, the 2 other cards, there's 3. You have the Hangman, so a decision, and the Lovers is about a decision in love too. You have the High Priestess, which is a very feminine card, but also about using your intuition, understanding. To me, there's cycles of moon here as well, because she does have the cycles of the moon on her crystal ball. So some of you as well, there may be, I believe I'm filming on December 29th. There's a full moon today and tomorrow on the 30th. And for some of you, this may not be a great time just yet, but you're going to be making decisions based on revelations that you may receive. Also being connected with your third eye. The 10 of Pentacles as well. Some of you, I'm drawn immediately to the tarot. Some of you may be reading your tarot or consulting tarot. I heard the words mystics too. But this is also your family life here. So I'm going to find out a bit more. Tell me about the Lovers in reverse. You have the Four of Wands, which is about a wedding or a celebration. The happiness here, this is an 11-11 for some of you. I heard the words twin flame. But this is such a happy card that there's no reversals here, right? So it's also saying there's no blocks to abundance, that this is joyous. There is celebration. Some of you, I heard, like, you may be deliberating on a decision again for this on a marriage. Like, you may not be 100% sure if that is what you see here with this Ten of Pentacles and the High Priestess. There could also be, like, with the people have often said that the Devil is the opposite of the Lovers, right? And we can see here that this guy has strings making this guy work. These two work, right? And this one is like they're hand in hand. It is both of them in the reversed, and then the Two of Pentacles in the reverse is there's balance is not being met here. And obviously if you're feeling in an imbalanced state, it's going to be really difficult to make a decision. And I heard, like, there needs to be progression forward. So tell me more about this Devil in reverse, Spirit. Like, there is a cutting loose of toxicity. Definitely that maybe with the Lovers is why the imbalance is here. There's been a Devil in reverse, please, Spirit. Two of Swords in reverse. I'm holding my deck upright, so I might have mangled this. I'm going to say that the Two of Swords in the reverse as well. The Moon is full. It could be that you just need to wait for a decision. But that could be also what we're letting go of, is this inability to. The Knight of Swords in the reverse with the King of Cups. This could be a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could be with the Devil, a Capricorn. I'm hearing like rocking foundation, but it's totally different because there's something, I think, that this is going to rock your foundation once you make the decision to focus on self-love, to flip this over and realize it's not necessarily about partnership, but about celebrating you, about loving who you are, loving the universe, engaging in that idea of an universal consciousness of one, and honestly one kind of love. It opens you up to different ways of thinking, which is going to open up your perceptions, I think. In terms of this as well, though, there may be like a suitor, okay? There's a lot I've picked up on in here in terms of even the marriage thing. But tell me about this Knight of Swords. What's holding them back? Wheel of Fortune. So there could have been, they're waiting on endings, or could have been an ending. So there's something being held back from you. What's changing? Because it's like it's with the turning of the wheel. It may not be time yet either. You could be expecting this by the next season, or I'm being drawn to like the star and these things, okay? The elements, because there's the elements, there's the zodiacs, and then there's the pentacle. I don't know how to say that, but there's judgment, truth, judgment's in the reverse, all those are upside down, the Queen of Pentacles flipped out, so this could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, somebody very grounded, and I feel like very stable in what they want, sophisticated but already established, kind of like walking down the stairs, right, nonchalantly. We have the Ace of Swords and the Magician. So somebody definitely wanting to create some sort of new start, create some sort of new, I heard pathway, conversation. And this truth needs to come out. Something's not balanced, and whatever's not balanced, we need to see the truth of that and tune on to what that is. I'm pretty sure that's what this is about. Because having so much about imbalance, having so much in the reverse, judgment in the reverse, what someone is wanting to manifest is the truth here. And with this, you've got to know that the universe has you and things are going to work out for you the best way possible. It may not always feel like it, but be open to how it flows. That it is time to be very open to joy, right? So if you are finding trouble accepting that joy, find out where the imbalance is, find out where this toxicity is, what ties do you have here. I heard as well there could be shame attached to, what truths that you have. And, as long as it's nothing illegal or hurting somebody, you don't have to have shame attached to that. Or like guilt. This could be fears, right? This imbalance of things because of fears. So really coming to a truth of what needs to be cleared up and making action. And like I said, with that, making action to go forward. So this is also the Queen of Wands. Could be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But there could be like reason too, like why is there not balance? Well, because there's two queens, right? There's more than one. And then you have the Emperor underneath, somebody being very, very, I heard stoic, but very, very set in their ways on what they want, how they think things should work. And this could also be somebody trying to control the situation. So of course it's not going to be balanced if there's a outside force or third party or somebody in this dynamic trying to control the situation. So I'm feeling that it's really important here, and like these were the things that you may be picking up through the ethers with the cards and the crystal ball, with the inner knowing. If something feels off to you, look at it from a different point of view. Look at it from a different set of eye, okay? How does it feel to you? Use your intuition about these things. And if you feel like when I talk about this, if you feel like you're being controlled, if there's something, whatever this imbalance is, don't be afraid to speak up about it, to make your voice heard as well, okay? So I'm going to bring one last card for you guys from the Mermaid's Oracle and see what parting messages that we have. So before I get to this, I just want to show you another way this could be is when we're manifesting, we want to do it from a balanced state so that we're being a little bit more clear of what we're manifesting, and also remembering that when we're angry or projecting anger out into the world, this is still manifesting. This energy is still being put out into the world. It's still with our power of our voice. So there may be some sound healing involved here, where we're wanting to make sure that what we're saying, the vibration that we're expressing, is creating peace and it's creating love around you. And you're not adding to a vibration of hatred around you kind of stuff. Because, sometimes when we get mad at people, we really, really focus on it. And this is saying don't focus on that. It'll create imbalance within you. Try to focus on you, your world, your happiness, what you can control, Excuse me. And you get free spirit, my friends. And this is a place to say, it's okay to be me. It's okay to just have the desires that I have, to be free, to have the desire to be free. You owe nothing to anyone. You owe no change of yourself to anyone. So this is saying to get into the heart of you, know that good fortune is coming, and your heart, when open and accepting into who you are, will help you shine, because it will make you feel so much better just to be you. And remember as well, like only you can be who you are. So try not to get confined by whatever this is. This could be, you really honoring a masculine side of yourself. This could be you. This could be an Aries in your life. I think Judgment, I think is Libra. There's a lot of people, if it's looking like that. I think that this is more like there's been something that's holding you back from really being true to you, and it's just really time to focus in on what are those blocks, how can I remove it, and what's causing me imbalance, how can I get towards balance. And for some of you, it's to go with the flow, because the harder you backpedal, the more resistance you create, the more energy you actually have to fight and not really go far. Let's see where the energy takes you, right? A little bit farther down the stream, life might be a little bit calmer, and you might not have this guy there. So that's the message I have today. I hope you guys all have a wonderful month. I love you all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.